Welcome back to the Football Referee with Emmy Hikins, Trevor Gear, and Femi Madariola.
Saturday against Everton, they all had armbands on for Matt Beard. So just a mention of him, and as all we can say is wishing his family well in this aftermath of a disaster for them. Very, very sad.
I know. Yeah, I saw because I didn't really know much about him. But then when I was watching the game, was it last night? One of Liverpool's games. There was a big picture of him. There was Mark Beard, and they were talking about it. But I didn't quite because obviously they were talking about him in a manner that most people already are familiar with, and I wasn't. So I kind of. I didn't know. Well, I'm glad that you brought that out, and I'm glad that you mentioned that. Our thoughts are with the loved ones.
Absolutely.
That left behind, because it's a terrible thing, suicide, isn't it? And it can happen to anybody, really.
Yeah.
It can happen to anybody. It just takes one thing for you to get frustrated and think, well, you know what? Instead of causing people pain, I'm just gonna, quietly go out, which is not the solution to any, anybody thinking about, suicide. It's not the way to go. There are people that love you, and there are people that are going to be deeply, deeply hurt, and you're going to be really missed. So, just speaking out for, our fellow men that might be, fed up at the moment and just thinking, I don't want to be a burden on other people, and just talking about my own problems all the time, So
the problem is, of course, with this. I know we're branching off a bit, but that's not a bad thing with this subject. The problem is that people like Gary Speed, of course. I think that was back in 2011, something like that. The Welsh footballer, the Welsh football manager at the time, he killed himself. And again, people say there was no warning. There's no warning at all. And although it's not football related, I actually wrote one of my songs about a young lady who I was a friend of a few years ago, and Annalise, her name, and that's the title of my song. And the song expresses what is so often the case with situations like this, that there were no signs, that there was nothing in someone's eyes even. You could say, oh, they look very sad, or in their words. They seem perfectly normal, as we see now, and yet so often the case. I suppose if somebody was able to come and express their fears, they would, and they would be helped. But it's a tragic thing, and we know, for example, that
we're going to take a short break now. The Football Referee will be back shortly. You're listening to the Football Referee with Emmy Hikins, Trevor Gear, and Femi Madariola. The Football Referee will be back shortly. Please stay tuned. The Football Referee is looking for sponsors. If you're a business out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you offer, please get in touch on our website, deepstuffrecords.com. And also, if you're looking to get involved on this show, please reach out via our Facebook page, Deep Stuff Radio or Deep Stuff Records. Thank you.